Hi, I'm Patrick, and this is under the Ask Patrick series. Question asked by Rohit Kulkarni. Question is, how do I increase my attempts and accuracy both in the DILR section? So the question is based on a DILR section. A lot of people do find it difficult. Let me put it broadly this answer into three categories. The first is familiarization of the sums. To understand the sums that come in the examination are normally quite different from what we normally see. But it's a mixture of two or three concepts that they build in and they bring out a question. So if you're familiar with different kind of patterns of questions that come, automatically that familiarization will help you to solve questions. For example, if I'm familiar with the type of questions which form matrix, and if a matrix comes with a little modification to it, I'm familiar with that type of questions. I can apply what I know to that sum. And that familiarization comes with more practice. So it makes sense to practice different type of questions from different sources. I mean, ideal sources may be mocks of different classes. That should help. Mixed questions, different questions, variety of questions. That is what will help you to solve better. Okay, that is the first part of familiarization of a type of question. Be familiar when you're trying to solve, and that should help you to improve. First part. Second is maybe your time factor. If I can reduce my time while solving, then I can obviously get more time to solve more questions. And there are normally simple ways to try to reduce your time. One way which is there is, can I reduce my time of reading the question? Because a lot of in DI sets, a lot of people waste a lot of time on reading. They read first, read again second time, they read again third time. So they spend a lot of time on just reading the set. Can I reduce that time thing with one reading? Can I go about solving the set? That would help. Try doing that. Practice it. See if you can do it. Help. So find out the key time wasters. Or there may be a way where you're putting out the data once and again you're repeating the data twice, and a double, putting up the data on the paper could be wasting time. So identify areas where you're going to waste time on, and try to reduce that. Maybe the problem of time wastage is where I try to solve every set, and a lot of time might goes on solve those questions which I am really not solving. Some amount of investment is required in every set, but if I'm doing too much of investment per set on questions which I'm anyway not going to solve, doesn't make sense. So identify areas where you can lower your wastage of time in different parts. Third important part is the process of solving. So how do I solve, put the data when I'm reading the question? Or how do I start? Where do I look at for the main data? Where is my starting point? Okay. What do I do when I get stuck? Okay. Process of solving. The whole process of your solving the whole set is important. Okay. You need to know the process. It should flow. So when you're solving the set, it should flow. You start, put the data, solve the question, get the answer. Stuck, then what you do? So the whole process of solving should be very clean and familiar. If not, create a good process for yourself. So if you're wasting too much time in some particular and getting stuck, the process is not proper. Go back and try to improve your process. That should help you to improve. Right? The three broad areas that I put across. One is being familiar with the sets, practice. Okay. Second is identify time wasters. That will help you when you analyze the mocks. Try to reduce it. And third is the process of solving should be smooth from start to the end. That if I start the set, I put the data, I get the answer, should be very smooth. Now, if you're doing these three properly, I'm sure you'll be able to both improve your accuracy as well as speed as far as DILR section is concerned. Thank you.